2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Signs. I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer. Okay, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who have already liked, subscribed, and commented. Okay, I love that shit. Please keep it coming. If you want to contribute to the channel or get a personal reading, my Amazon wishlist link and my email address is in the description box. Just email me and I'll get back to you with the details. Okay, so your message is don't stop. Okay, that's what Spirit want to tell the fire signs. Do not stop. Whatever the fuck you are doing, do not stop it. I don't care if nobody has a problem with it. The song though put a lot of stress on me. You used to obsess for me. Call a station and request something for me. You didn't got when it got a big head on me. You running me dry. Oh girl, you running me dry. Drop down, pick it up, swing it around. I'ma go, drop that down. I'ma pick it up, swing it around. I'ma go. Okay, so don't stop. Don't stop whatever you're doing. People think like, oh, bitch getting a big head. Bitch think that she better. Like, that's out. You are doing great. I know I'm saying she, but like I said, I be doing that because I'm a she, okay? It doesn't mean it's just for chicks. It could be for dudes too. Like, let me read it out the book. It says, this is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, and plans. You are on the right path and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. So do not let anybody fucking come around with a hating ass and tell you that anything that you're doing is wrong or that you know, ain't good at it or none of that shit. All right, Spirit want to tell y'all how gifted and amazing y'all are. So first of all, you're very clairvoyant, okay? So first of all, they want you to keep nurturing yourself, okay? It's very important to honor and take care of your physical self. It should be your top priority. That's what they're saying. Like, you're a medium and when you're a medium, you live a life of service and giving to others. So it's a reminder to ensure you don't forget yourself in the process. Like, don't forget to take care of yourself when you're taking care of all of these other people, because you kind of can't help but to take care of these people. You have lots of animal guides. Also, you see animals everywhere. Any animal that you look up, any animal you see, you need to look up the spiritual meaning of that animal, because Spirit's sending you mad information like that. Okay, fire signs. Also, what was I thinking about? Oh, Spirit been having me look up every single thing I eat. So like, say you eat some mashed potatoes, some ground beans, say you eat some mashed potatoes, some green beans, and some chicken, right? You can actually look up the spiritual meaning of those different things. Of course, if you look up the spiritual meaning of chicken, it's going to give you the real animal definition of a chicken. But that's fine. That's what you're looking for. But they're saying just look into the things that they're having you touch, having you look at, having you notice, because they're all signs. They're talking to you, okay? You need to turn on your switch. Some of us have a hard time like shutting off our mind at first, but there's something, it says a turn on your switch ritual. So it says a turn on your switch ritual can be, that resonates specifically with you. It could be a prayer, a meditation, or a mantra, or a special song, lighting a candle, reading a book, or even dancing. Like something that you do ritualistically, which is basically just doing something every day, you know what I mean? Like every Monday or whatever. At this time, there could be something that you do, to let Spirit know you're ready to turn that switch on and connect with them. Like when I was doing that, I really made it look like I would do that, this swirl thing. I would just imagine that happening at my third eye, and that really helped a lot. It's inspirational mediumship. So when you're getting these sudden thoughts appearing in your head out of nowhere, or when you're giving out these random words of wisdom that you think, you know, are just you and all of your fabulous advice giving, is not just you, fire signs. You are really channeling when you're telling that friend that perfect thing, and it seems to calm them all the way down, you know. Or there's that person that's always calling you like, oh my gosh, like I had to talk to you and no one else about this because you was the only one that was going to say the right thing. They're not lying. You were the only one that was going to say the right thing because you're a whole fucking clairvoyant ass medium. And Spirit's saying don't stop. You could be a reader or something like that, but you're made to be an inspirational medium. You need to creatively express yourself more because it activates the right side of your brain a lot more, and the right side of your brain is very important because it makes you more creative. Okay. But being creative can be quiet and meditative in its own way. And so, you know, the more you meditate, the stronger your psychic powers, for lack of better words, are. Like the more that you're creating and just being in the meditative state, the more you're connected to spirit. Like I'm always painting, like art pours out of me. I'm always painting and coloring or something. Like I'm always doing something, creating videos. Like I'm very creative type of person. Like, you know, I'm like, hey, you guys want to, I'm that friend. Hey, you guys want to color? Pull out like 5 coloring books and all of our grown asses will be right there coloring. But that's art, and that's like a total mood change for everyone. Like, and who the fuck ever was too grown to color? Like a tight ass, that's who. Spirit communication process. Spirit is your soul essence. It's the spark of the divine in the center of your being. So it's the part of you that existed long before you incarnated into the physical form and will continue long after you leave this world. So, this is the essence that you connect with spirit through, okay? It goes from spirit through spirit to spirit is a common mantra that mediums use to remember the purpose and process of mediumship, okay? That the point is that you're working for spirit. You're not really working for yourself, you know? I don't know about you, but I've always been the type of chick that just like jumps in and just starts handling the problem, you know, just starts fixing it, start giving out advice willy-nilly. And you know, bitches really don't like me for that. Bitches really don't like me for being the one who's like, come on guys, we can do this. We can do this, we can move this around, we could do that, and then this how we gonna make that happen. They never want to do that, you know. They like your ideas when it comes down to the wire, though. When it comes down to getting this money, they wanna follow you, you know. But they should just follow you because they have faith in you. I don't know. I guess they want to address like people that you know. But anyways, so spirit guides is very important. It says there's a place within the realm of the spirit world where you can access guidance, inspiration, and support through your spiritual development. It's a higher realm where spirit guides, angels, and masters exist. They're here to support your mediumship and spiritual development, so just reach out and connect, okay? Every good medium must learn to work in partnership and collaboration with your spirit guides to know when they draw near and how to forge a strong link. So you need to quiet the mind and practice communicating with your spirit guides. And that includes, you know, your spirit animal guides, your ascended masters, angels, ancestors, you know, they all have their own ways of communicating with you. The rose meditation. So yeah, it says clairvoyance on here too. You're so psychic, it's not even funny, but you just need to learn how to control it, okay? Like a superpower on the movies, okay? It says developing your psychic and mediumistic potential. It's essential to experiment with different practices and techniques, such as the special rose meditation, which can help your spiritual abilities grow and evolve. So, it says, try this intuitive rose meditation with a friend. Have your friend tell you the name of someone living they know who's unknown to you so you remain objective. Now picture a rose in the area of your third eye, whatever color you wish, and then softly concentrate on the person's name you were given. Take time to let the symbol of the rose evolve in your mind. If the rose is opening, it could mean the person is happy, secure, and content. If it's wilting, then it's possible that the individual is going through an emotional time or suffering ill health. If you notice a separate stem coming from the rose, this could suggest the person is taking a different path. Every interpretation will be different. Let your own intuitive awareness interpret that, what the rose means to you. So that's fire. I'm gonna have to try that myself. Okay. I don't know how I've never tried that. I've had these cards forever. Be Bonnie and Clyde with me. Okay, so you need to trance dance. You need to dance. You might dance a lot, like just randomly, and you don't really understand what you're doing. You're intuitively changing your energy because you need to shake it off. Like, that's why I'm always wiggling around on camera. Like, I'm always moving. I'm always like, y'all don't understand. Like, I move like a whole hippie, like just skipping around and shit, dancing, you know. You call when you need that pod. Psychic journaling. Oh, you got psychic touch. That's dope. You're so psychic. It's not even funny. Okay, fire signs. Like, so, you need to write things down. Okay, you need to do like conscious streaming where you're just writing, writing everything that comes to your mind. And when you go back and read that, it's gonna fuck you up. Like, there's a lot of channel messages in those little things that you're thinking about. Look up the specific numbers and names or anything that you write down during that process, and you'll get messages actually from spirit if you're not really good at figuring out. Because some people are having a hard time knowing the difference between their thoughts and spirit talking to them, okay? Find table spaces, say your social graces, bow your head. I'm sorry, I have a problem with certain songs. I just have to sing them. But this is relevant to you. It said, you and I were pioneers. We make our own rules, our own rule. No bias here. Let them sell what they are selling there. No bias here. So gather all the rebels now. We'll rebel rouse and sing aloud. We don't care what they say, no way. And we believe the empty chairs of those who say we can't sit there. We're fine all by ourselves. So, hey, we brought our drum and this is how we dance. No mistaking, we make our breaks. If you don't like our 808s, then leave us alone, cause we don't need your policies. We have no apologies for finding where the wild things are. So you need to be wild while you're doing whatever you're doing. Like, you're doing amazing good, but you need to do some amazing fun too. Like, you need to keep a cool balance, because the divine is your source. It's your source of energy, your source of information, your source of everything. Like, you have to use the power of your thought and prayer and of breathing meditations to hone in your psychic abilities and really, really learn how to use them. Because, you know, you could watch readings all day and they'll tell you all of your psychic abilities, but no one ever really talks about how to enhance them and how to, you know, really get around to using them. You don't really realize that they're constantly in use. But once you start practicing separating, you know, the use, then you know when you're using it, you know, if that makes any sense. You have psychic touch, okay, which is what I was getting all excited about. Psychic touch is really dope. Like, I don't know if you've ever gone into like a thrift store or like one of those old shops, you know, like by the beach, and you're just touching everything, and then when you come out you feel a little bit drained because you're literally sucking the energy off of everything that you touch. You need to be very careful what you're touching, who you are touching, because you literally can absorb information through your hands. Like, if this cup was like 50,000 years old, because I have psychic touch too. if this cup was 50,000 years old, you know, I could just think of, you know, meditate on it, hold it, you know, really feel the energy come into my, like it's in my aura. So I can really, like, if you think about it, if you really put this with that rose meditation thing, that will really help you develop your psychic touch. Like, just touching old things, you know, you could even touch old seashells that you find by the beach. Somebody lives by the beach. Touching those old seashells and stuff like that when you come out. Like, you might be someone who likes to collect little things like that, little pretty rocks, and which makes me feel like you were men talking. You were or an Atlantean or something like that. You really have this mermaid aura about you, okay, fire sign. But yes, let me tell you more about psychic touch before I put this card down. So it's a wonderful and easy technique to practice when you're developing your psychic mediumship skills. To start, sit with someone and ask them to hold an item of importance that belonged to a person, loved one, in spirit. So like, it maybe say they have like a teddy bear that they got from, like, you know, their passed on loved one. You can ask them if you can hold it, you know, and then once your awareness, open your awareness and allow your consciousness to connect with the item, and then feel if the spirit loved one who owned the item will make their presence known. So you might take on like their mannerisms or anything like that, but you should be able to tell them like some sort of, evidence about that thing, okay? And that evidence is validation, okay? You always want to find validation when you're practicing mediumship from the person that you're reading for, you know? With some change to throw. The songs that I've been working, I'm up in here with some change to throw, okay? So you've been working, like, this is what they're saying. Like, this whole message is don't stop, because you're extremely gifted. This is all about how amazingly gifted you are. And I love that. They don't want you to stop nothing that you're doing, okay, fire signs? Like, just keep on pushing through. Make sure you avoid liars. Make sure you're being careful who you're dating, okay? Properly vet whoever you're dating at this time, because this says lied to my girl when she bring it up much later. No, I ain't a hoe, I just crush a lot. So you know, a bunch of hoe ass niggas and bitches, or people that just crush a lot, okay? No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But we couldn't do it all alone. But I couldn't do it all alone, we. So you don't do anything alone. You do everything with guidance, okay? You might feel like you're alone sometimes, but Spirit's like, no, baby, you're not alone ever. You are constantly blending with Spirit. Look at this. And always receiving divine nudges and calling cards from heavens. And they're always leaving evidence of them, okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to the signs that Spirit's sending you to let you know that they're here having your back. And once you start realizing that what they're saying to you, get into the sacred flow of saying yes to them, of saying yes to Spirit and doing the things, following the divine nudges, and stop overthinking so much. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Like, if you're seeing this message, Spirit wants you to really take heed to this. Like, you are doing the right things. And yes, you are getting all of these divine nudges and seeing everything that you think that you're seeing, okay? You need to celebrate, because that means you've really been doing your shit. That says celebrate your wins. So they want you to be really proud of yourself. Look, you are a creator. You are creating alchemy out here because you're so psychic and you help so many people. Like, you've built up so much good karma. Fire signs, it's not even funny right now. Look at this. The song said eggs. Anyways, you got this fierce serenity about you. Like, you could be like in a very serene place, but you're not really giving your intuition all of the ratings that it deserves. You need to overrate your intuition, because it's much better than you're giving it credit for. You don't really trust it yet. You don't trust your gifts because you're just not used to them. But you are a sacred mirror, okay? You don't trust your gifts because they're out of control. And so sometimes they can get out of control if you get really emotional. And you're a sacred mirror, so you mirror the ugly things that people show you to, so that you can transmute that energy. And you really aren't having a hard time with that right now, but you're having a very successful transformation. You just need to move beyond intention to belief. Like, you want to believe the things that you're seeing and the impressions and all of that you're feeling, but it's more of an intention to belief right now. It's not quite the real deal of you believing it. But see, the thing is that magic happens when you most expect it. So that's why you need to really believe in the magic in order for it to really kick off. Like, shit's so magical. Like, I be seeing little fairies and shit. I be just sitting on the couch because my altar is right next to my couch. So I'll just be sitting on the couch watching TV, and then I'll just be like, what the fuck was that? Like, little lights be just like, so much magical stuff happens to me. It's crazy, you know? And I feel like Spirit was like, yeah, that's what it is. It's crazy. And that's what you've been made to feel. Like, that shit is crazy. No, that shit is dope, okay? That shit is hard as fuck. Keep going with that, because you're going to be able to prove these people wrong that that think you're crazy. They're going to start seeing like, hey, this bitch is not crazy at all. She just is super psychic. Or he's not crazy at all. He just hella dope. But embrace your 11-year-old self, okay? Your 11-year-old self knows everything that you wanted from jump, because, you know, we were more awake when we were younger. That was programmed out of you. So now that you're coming back into it, you have to do it one step at a time. It says enter one step forward and one step onward, and polish your mirror for perfect clarity. Like, didn't I say you're mirroring everyone? So in order to have perfect clarity on who you are and where you're going, you need to pay attention to the things you are mirroring, to the people you're mirroring. They're helping you to decipher the lessons and, you know, also the gifts that are growing within you right now. Like, your gifts are expanding in a real way, and you're about to do some big shit with them. But you have to first believe in them, because if you don't believe in them, then you'll doubt yourself, and doubt is like the enemy of manifestation, okay? You need to have full belief and faith that your manifestations are going to happen. You need to be able to bloom wherever you're planted at, not like, oh, I can't grow right here. No, you need to be able to bloom wherever you planted at. I just hope I don't knock nothing over. I'll have to get this card. Okay. It's a good thing I got some high shoes on, okay? It says each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. So you need to just like keep going with what you're doing, but start giving yourself the credit. Start practicing working your gifts, you know, to the advantage of whatever you're trying to do. Look at this. How can this be a wonderful win? Like this, there's no losing here. Like, you're like so good. I'm gonna get 3 tarot cards and I'm gonna let y'all go. But it's like when Spirit tells you to rest, though, make sure that you're resting, because you're like really in this high priestess energy. Like, you're dope. Whoever you are, you're just fire. Yeah, but you literally are fire, because this is the fire signs video. Like, you just don't realize you've made this huge transition. Like, and so this is the calm after the storm. Okay, now it's time for you to heal from the hardships that you've been through. Look at this, the Magician. Okay, so this means, you know, you're working with all the elements, you know, with your air, your fire, your earth, your water. You're well-rounded and you're coming into balance, but you're just still doing some healing. The song said, you want to see some ass? I'll wiggle it. So Spirit really wants you to dance. Like they said, trance dancing. You know, you don't even have to dance to any music. You could just dance around, you know, and it's strange, but it really, really works. It really does. Okay, but all of your wishes, your wish fulfillment is coming. That's why they're like, don't stop. That's the whole message. Don't stop. Get it. That was 3. I'm gonna get 1 more. Oh, that's 2 more. Yeah, look, just keep making your choices based on your sincere feelings and your logic together with this Queen of Cups, and you're headed towards nothing but happiness. Like whatever you're about to do, you wanted to do it since you were a child, or you're already doing it. Like there's just this playful, youthful innocence about you that's coming back. Oh, and you're loving it. I understand. Like when it really starts coming back to you, you know, you just get all giddy and skippy. The shirt gets on my nerves, can you tell? You get all giddy and skippy and shit, and just like happy because you have like a new outlook on life. Like you might have been kind of hopeless, you know, and you've been making all this investments and putting all this work in with spirit, and it's gonna pay off. Like don't worry about it. Look, like I said, don't stop. And with that, I'm done. I'll see you later.